Let's check out this channel though. Let me get it on the big screen here. See what's going on. Oh, one second. Pause. I always take some time with these because I don't want to make sure that there's no copyright stuff. You know what I mean? Your English and typing, man, is amazing. 100%. Okay, so right here, right off the bat, this is awesome. This is well done, right? Very good branding. I love this little V with this little part right here. Awesome branding. For the header, I would have gone a little bit bigger, like thicker on the font, but I definitely see how it's tied. And I would have used the same V here to here, right? Just so you have brand continuity. But other than that, this looks really good. You have right down here this little programmer symbol set. That's great. Development and programming tutorials in a very clean, clear font. It's almost got a little playfulness with the old style G to it. And then the background, you have this nice little, I don't know if I would have not added one or two more of these because I'm not sure exactly what these little dots are, but they stand out. So if they were like snow or something, I might have added, you know, 3 times more of them and maybe not made them as white and stand out. But I really like these like graded mountains. These are awesome, right? This whole thing, you got a very good color contrast in here. Again, this throws me a little bit with this V to this V. Yeah, just some small stuff like that. We're gonna come right down in here again. Nice logo cut, weave web or V web code, very nice, very colorful, nice autoplay. What is an API? I like this. Oh wait, oh, sorry, one sec. What is an API? Wow. Okay, there we go. Let's go back to this real quick. So I like how this is all set up. What is an API? So one thing here on this, if I'd give you any advice on your title, it needs to be longer, right? You're looking for somewhere in the neighborhood of 35 to 45 characters. You know, what is an API? It'd been cool if you just said something else, right? Learn in 5 minutes, right? Because you're at under 4 minutes. You know, find out in under 5 minutes. Bam, right? People that want to know that they can learn this stuff fast, they're gonna pick it up and they're gonna run with it, right? That's awesome. On the side, what a lot of people can't probably see because of my camera thing, there's amazing creators as well. You have some really good things here. That's awesome. Let's see. I'm gonna stretch this up for a second so everyone can kind of see these. You have really good thumbnails for the most part, right? Best terminal for Windows 2020. I really like that thing. You know, this could even be, you know, 5 minutes or less again, right? Because you're at 4 minutes. These are awesome. You know, I might even do a playlist. If I clicked playlist and you don't have any playlists, I'd be doing like tips with 5 minutes or less. You know, that's pretty cool. Come back here. This one could use something more. It's a lot of verbiage on here. I would say like don't write code, use templates, right? Trim down the number of words you're using. That doesn't like really lawn it up. Time elapse. Oh, a Blender time elapse. I would throw the Blender logo on here, right? If you threw the time elapse Blender logo on here, Blender logo here, you're gonna get a lot of people that have that instant brand recognition. They're gonna be able to say, "Oh, I know what that is. Bang! I can, you know, that relates to me. That's something I can deal with." Also, try to keep these time lapse pieces in the same spot, if possible. Right? That way, it feels like this is a video chunk. Right? It's another playlist that you just made. And so if they're all the same, people can instantly see them and go, "Oh, I know what that is. Yeah, I want to watch that again." Right? Again, down here, these fonts are a little bit small. There's a lot of words on these. Remember, you can use your title quite a bit here to kind of flatten that out. I would just have like Ubuntu, like maybe bring this over here, Ubuntu, and just say, you know, 18.4, you know, 04 internet connectors, right? And then maybe just add some of this extra here. This has really great color. There's just a lot of words on this, you know? Let's see what else is here. The problem here that you have, what is data structure? Data structures, right? And then you have what is a data structure, but it's not a question here. And then you could make this part of your 5-minute or less series. And then, you know, this could be a time-elapse video again. You have a lot of really cool stuff in here. So yeah, the subject is popping out bigger than the title. Yeah. You know, you have this, what is an API up here. This really needs to be an introduction. You have great graphics on this, right? This is great. Find if you can boil this down to like 30 seconds. I mean, this is my stuff, right? So I'm gonna promote kind of off to the side. This is a company that I helped really rebrand all of their stuff. I mean, massive growth right away. You can see right on their homepage, they have recent activities right up here. You know, they have a lot of recent activities. You can see that this guy is right here. Travel stocks, bang, you know, first big thing. You can see the market movement in the background. You know what you're getting into on this. Trending Thursday travel stock watch list, and then this pipe and vector vest. So when someone looks for it, they know to come get these guys, right? Come down here, the right tool, you know, you have very small amount of words. It's very flashy, very colorful. This black on black is a little, I didn't do this one, but you know, they might have been A/B testing it, seeing what's the best for their market group. Then you also get amazing thumbnails down here like this, April hot stocks, right? And it shows this massive red and green kind of divergence. There's a lot of words right here, but this is something that they've branded and stuck with for a while. So it's something that people see and now they know it. Now they don't even read it. Their brain just sees it and they're like, oh, I got to click on that, right? This Trending Thursday was a big thing that we really put together. This live tag kind of blocks it, but for every day, it's pretty good. But then you can see this is one of their older videos, one of their older video series. And you can see kind of how bland it is, right? It doesn't really pop out. But then you have ones like, what time is it, with this crisp, you know, like curve with the red and this green, like slight accent that you really don't see until you look very close. You know, secret number 5, bang. You don't even see secret 4. It's like, we're going to jump right into the list. Classic O face with the hands on the side of the head. Oh yeah. Yeah. But then you have things like preparing for a trending market, right? This is too much work. It should be prepare, you know, it should be like prepare coming trending market or something, right? You want to try to limit the number of words. You know, let your title really speak for you versus having your image speak for you. These were some of our big hitters, right away. They did 900 views. I think the bulk of them, they did like 600 or 700 views right away because it was like mobile. And then the stock trading, right? Very, very easy. You know what you're getting into right away. Versus these same ones that got 34 views, 37 views, right? These are just doing so much better. These are the exact same. I think this video right here is the same video as this video. This video is the same exact video as this one. And it shows you, like, look at the difference, right? This is me for 3 months helping them. So it really dove into it. It's like, hey, you needed a way to make this just stand out as a brand on its own versus just throwing this up here. So if that makes sense, really carry into those. You know, you get down here and you're like, okay, how do we make these things work? So we were just trying tons of different stuff, different colors, different uses. You can even see that this Benjamin Franklin has more face than this one right here. You know, we got him some little glasses with some leaves on it. Right? And you dig into their playlist. Look at this. Look how many playlists they have. Geez, they have like 160 playlists here. Yeah. So what I'm trying to say here is, like, I do this really well. It's some, like, you have vector vest fundamentals, right? So we can just like view all of these. You can see all these on the sides, right? Look at these thumbnails. It tells you right in the thumbnail. These are really small, but you can still see what they're going to do. He's got a little scientist guy behind him. I don't know if I would have chose this exact shirt, but he's like value, right? This should have been dialed up a little bit. It's a little too pixelated. Small things, right? They got their brand down here, you know? Are playlists that important? Yeah, they really are important. It comes down to searchability, right? Playlists can be a huge thing, and especially when you have a smaller channel, right? So if we go back to your channel real quick. right? I did. Yeah, no. We built an entire wall that's green screened. It's almost a full U shape, so it doesn't matter where he shoots in that room. We had 3 cameras at one point in that room shooting, and it didn't matter where you were. I did all the lighting in there. My mate Vince, oh dude, I love that guy. His channel is so cool. How he just destroys stuff, and then sometimes he's able to put it back together and make it. Yeah, it's awesome. So I'm trying to point some things out. Oh, go ahead, Marco. Oh yeah. So what I want to just kind of come down and say, like, look, you can take my advice. You don't have to take my advice. The big thing is I've just done this a lot. I took them from right under 5,000 viewers to over 8,500 in a pretty short amount, and then just said, hey guys, there's the plan, use it. Kind of like what you had. You had one of yours that said, right here, it says, use a template, right? And so I made them, here's some templates. Here's some real easy to use templates. Bam, crank that thing out. Now they're able just to turn videos. I think they do something like 28 or 29 videos a month now. They're amazing, right? And all it was that change, and getting it so you can instantly recognize the brand. Does that make sense, V-Code? And then, your discussion section, this is a thing that's very underutilized. Comment on what video you guys want. No. Ask, like, don't ask the question like that, right? You can. It depends on your audience group. But for this style question, it's like, hey, we're going to make another great API video. Have you guys ever used Swagger? Do you do your own? Do you make your own APIs through PHP, right? Today we're going to talk about the keywords, get, post. What are the differences, What's a put, what's a delete command kind of thing. These things, like, unfortunately, asking people when you have a smaller channel, right? Like, how many videos do you have here? Let's like sort by, and this is, if you okay, here's the best piece of advice I can give you 100% of the time, man. If you want to be a better YouTuber, vidIQ, I don't represent them or anything. vidIQ is, you just don't do YouTube without vidIQ. It's just, I can't make this understood enough. Like, they will come in here and they will say, okay, hey, let's sort this by most popular. It's going to be the first thing they do. They're going to come in here and tell you, wow, okay, hey, this was a year ago. This was a year ago. So let's get, okay, year ago, 8 months. Okay, we got one that's within the realm of fresh, right? 8 months. Okay, 1K view. This is great. What is it? Give me more context, though. Right? Unity, dark theme for free, right? I would have taken this and like slapped it. 100% works, right? You want to have some you want to have some ability to like showcase what you're doing, but I would have just like, I don't know. I would have done this all in dark theme because this is light theme to me, right? So when you're combining these things, really look for what your message says in multiple things. Yeah. Eventually you have to stop pumping out videos every day, or rather every other week or so. No. I'm not talking about pumping them out, right? They have a whole team now. Literally, they have, if you looked at their channel, right? I think they have Glenn, they have Tom, they have Steve, they have David, they have Dave. Who else do they have that's over there? It's really good. They have Patrick, right? They have like 6 or 7 guys. So making 28 videos, 29 videos a month for like 6 or 7 guys, that's like 4 videos a month, and some of it comes down to, some do 2, some do others. All of these people we don't know or care about, lol. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to make sure that he understands realistic expectations. So I do like this top 5 programming languages of 2019. I think I would have emphasized 2019, maybe. Who knows, right? If you vidIQ'd these, right? See, like vidIQ, your dislike ratio is 7 to 1. People didn't really like this one at all. You had 200 likes, 240 likes, 110 dislikes. What about this video did people not like? Let's see this. Let's pause this. What did people not like about this video? Oh wow, man, you gotta have more description. Right? You gotta have more description here. Literally needs more description. You have someone, how do you understand this person, right? Trying to improve my English, search on YouTube. I like this one, that's pretty positive. I think a lot of these people like you, man. It's just, you gotta, I would put like, here are the steps to make this work, right? But I'd also, you need to sell yourself more here. You really need to sell yourself more. Okay, so we're gonna do this again. I really kind of point to them because once they started really following the recipe, dude, it just worked for them. Vector best, right? We're just gonna pick a video, top stocks, right? Here we go. We're gonna pause this. They also have this nice little setup. This was a good little graphic we got going on. It's got, it tells you what to do right away. It's a call to action. What these are called. It lasts about 4 seconds, not even. I think it's like 4.1. When you come down here, right, it's got a short little synopsis of what's going to happen in the video. They have their link to tell you, hey, it's free. They have a link to tell you to go download their mobile app. They have a link embedded so you click and want to subscribe. Go follow them on Facebook or Twitter, right? Their main website, their legal disclaimer if they needed stuff, more legal disclaimers. And then the one thing you don't have at all, you can have up to 3 hashtags on your each video. So those are even more like important to really do things. I think you have a great start, man. I really do. I would keep it up. People are very positive for you. You can see how these comments are. People are very, very positive. So I would push hard. I hope that helped you, man. How much video I need to make to grow? You mean how many videos? Dude, it's not about the amount that you pump out every day. It's not even the amount you pump out every month. If you say, okay, hey, I'm going to make 1 video a week, and you tell your audience that every Friday at 5 p.m., right, within 2 hours, there's going to be a video. Okay, that's when you do it. There's a great talk on this. It's not a YouTube talk, unfortunately, but there's a really great talk. Let me see if I can find it real quick for you. It's GDC Path of Exile. GDC Path of Exile. So this right here, I think this is the video. Let me check. I need to make sure that this is the right video. Yeah, this is the right video. I'm going to send this to you. This is a video you want to watch, right? Actually, I'm going to bookmark it because it's that good of a video. That is a video you 100% want to watch, and I'm going to tell you why. That video is the Grinding Gear Games video where they talk about consistency in delivering a product, right? And thank you for joining the Discord. And the amazing thing about this video is they talk about, they learned from a person that I've learned quite a bit from, and his name is Comparian. You may love him, you may hate him, you may want to crap on him, right? The guy has a lot of a lot of knowledge and a lot of education to it. And he has a huge streamer base. He's tried a lot of things. And what it came down to was consistency. He figured out that if he streamed every single night that he was going to stream at the same exact time, people would tune in like they were going to, like there was no DVR. And he would have these huge audiences. And it didn't matter what he was playing. It was just that he streamed every single night at the exact same time. And the one thing that I learned over coaching all of my YouTube people, and I probably need to make a video about this, and I feel so dumb for not putting a YouTube video out for this. It does not matter if you make one video or 500 videos. It honestly does not. Once you have your audience, even a kernel of your audience, and you say, I'm going to deliver a video this day, every single week, or I'm going to deliver one video every single month by the 2nd of the month, right? It does not matter. Whatever the thing is, if you do that one thing, you will have the people that will come back every single time. And then what happens when they come back every single time for that one video when it launches, if you get them so that it comes out at a time where they can process it and chew it down in the first 24 hours that it's out, your numbers will grow. Why? Because YouTube is the second largest search engine in the entire internet. And so what happens is they're going to see that you put out a video, people came and watched that video, and there was a lot of views initially. So then they're going to say, hey, ooh, the algorithm is going, this means this person can attract good amount of attention this time. And so the next interval that you come back around and those same people come back, let's say 80% of those people come back and watch that same video again. Now the algorithm will have promoted it to even more people during that same amount of time. And you'll bring in more people, more new viewers. And so that video will get more views. And then, oh wait, you wait another week and you put another video out. And the same thing keeps happening. And then once you've created this pattern, and an actual pattern, not just like dots on the map all over the place. Once you created this pattern, you get what's called algorithm flow. And so as you increase, the algorithm sees that and also tries to find more traffic to feed to you because it sees you as an open funnel. And so it wants to feed more traffic to you because it wants to get views. Views mean more ad shows, which means more revenue for YouTube, right? And so you work synonymously in that. And I've tested it with my own channel. I put up tons of videos. I put no videos up. I put tons of videos up, no videos. I put one video up. Some things. Waited some time. Said, hey, I'm going to do one every week. And those were the ones that consistently got it. I've ran this test, like a dozen times. That's not even hyperbole. I wish a dozen times was hyperbole. And every time it comes out to being that it is the test is exactly identical, right? People that deliver consistent content, that's the people that actually grow. It's the same thing on Twitch, right? If I said, hey, I'm going to stream every single Wednesday and I'm going to stream for 5 hours, I would have a larger audience now than just streaming whenever I want. Because it would be consistency. People know, hey, I want to watch my favorite show. Hey, I know I want to relax with this person. Hey, I know I can get my question answered at Wednesday at 5, right? For 5 hours. But I don't. And that's my own problem. But when it comes to other people's content, you really need to know those nuts and bolt pieces. And that's what totally makes a difference of things.